What's up, guys? Back in the basement. Quant is below $100, has been below $100. And if you waited all throughout this time to not get into Quant yet, you might want to start looking at it now. Not telling you to buy it, not financial advice, of course. But if I was a new investor and I thought Quant was too expensive when it was above 100, I would definitely be looking to DCA into Quant now at this price. This bull cycle, I think this is going to be the last time you see Quant in the three-figure range. I think it's going to be minimum 1K next bull cycle, and I wouldn't be surprised if it hits 2K or even more next bull cycle. And someone will be like, oh, great, it's only a 10X or a 20X. Well, a 10X is amazing. That's an amazing ROI. I notice a lot of investors are gamblers, and they're always chasing for the 100X, 1000X crypto. And their entire portfolio is like, oh, this crypto is not listed on any exchange yet. It's going to the moon. Or, oh, it's only listed on Bitmart, going to the moon. Not realizing that just because a crypto is new and has not yet gone on any exchanges doesn't mean it's going to get on many exchanges. You know, if the team's anonymous, if they're shady, if they don't pay exchanges to get listed, you're not going to see it get listed. You know, exchanges don't want to take the risk of taking a low cap crypto that has an anonymous team, unless it's a meme coin or some exception, and then just start listing it because their reputation gets under fire, right? Because if they list a crypto that is shady on their exchange and their users buy into it and then we see a rug pull, then everyone's going to be like, what the hell? Why'd you guys list it? You know, and there's question marks. And then if they start taking their crypto off that exchange, their business model goes right down and then they go bankrupt. Which I remember coming into the space, I saw a crypto called Squid. And it was from that show Squid Games, if you've ever seen it. Awesome show, very good. I like it a lot. I'm waiting for season 2. But during that show, when it rose to popularity like this, somebody came out with a crypto called Squid Games or Squid or something like that. And then they rug pulled everybody. They had a lot of FOMO. People were buying into it and it got rug pulled. So that is why I'm extremely careful with trying to chase all low cap gems, all 1000Xs, 100Xs. Listen, usually what I see in my experience with investors who had that gambler's mindset, they're always swapping. They're always moving from car to car, car to car, trying to be in a fast moving car. And they're oftentimes taking hits and selling cryptos at huge losses, thinking the next one they get into is the fast car, taking them to the promised land. And then 2 months later, they become bearish on that crypto and they go somewhere else. And it just keeps becoming a never ending cycle. They never feel fulfilled with their crypto, their portfolio, and they constantly feel the need to switch. I also noticed these same investors only go based on opinions or based on, oh, great, it's a 30 million market cap. Let me jump in, and not doing research, not checking tokenomics out, not researching the team, not seeing if it's, where it's at right now, what exchanges, how long it's been around. Do they have an ecosystem? Do they have any partnerships? What have they been doing? If it's a new crypto, what niche is it in? What narrative is it in? Does it have competition? How strong is the competition? There's so many different things you have to look for in a crypto that, if you're just constantly chasing based on price and market cap, it's the wrong way to go about it. So that's why I say Quant, to me, is a safe 10X, a safe 20X, because there's so much money that I feel that will be flowing through their over-ledger network. And they have a utility that is really unmatched in my opinion. If you believe in interoperability, this is where Quant comes in. And this is the thing, guys. It depends on what you believe, right? If you believe it's only going to be one layer one to do it all in the future, for a retail perspective, from an enterprise perspective, for NFTs, blockchain gaming, smart contracts, dApps, transactions, everything, then okay, you pick your one layer one and you stick to it. But if you believe there's going to be multiple layer ones coexisting, this is where I ask you, well, why wouldn't you believe in interoperability? And yes, there's more interoperability plays than Quant, but Quant to me has the strongest connections. And I know the utility of working with CDBCs. A lot of people hate it, but listen, we see it with the SEC, we see it with politics, right? Regardless of what you and I think, they're going to implement CDBCs in the future. It's going to come. Like, I know it sucks for crypto. It sucks as a crypto enthusiast to hear that and see it coming. But there's a reason why Quant was never called a security. It's probably because of that, because they're trying to do what these same people who are calling crypto securities are trying to have in the future, which is CDBCs. So now as an investor, when I know that, when I see that, when I see their connections growing, the Bank of England was a great connection partnership they had recently. When I see they're working with the ISO cryptos, more cryptos that are working with enterprises. When I think of enterprises who have a ton of money, a ton of power, a ton of influence, it's a no-brainer why I think Quant is going to go to the moon. And again, tokenomics aside too, they have great tokenomics, not a large percent allocated to the team. They have over 80% in circulation. They only have a 14 million coin cap. Their chart's amazing. They're only down a 4x roughly from all-time high, which is remarkable for a 1.2 billion market cap. Most cryptos at this market cap are down 8 to 10x or more right now, especially because Bitcoin is down. And someone said too the other day, they were so surprised that Quant was holding so strong like a beast while Bitcoin and Ethereum were tanking. I was surprised too, but at the same time I'm not, because I've seen Quant rip it in a bear market before. You know, Quant to me is a special crypto, but and by no means am I married to it either. Like, keep that in mind. Like, I'm not married to Quant whatsoever. It's just one crypto I'm very bullish on, and I think it's a relatively safe pick at this price. But I see a lot of people saying, oh, $100 too expensive. I understand $100 is expensive, but people are still buying Bitcoin and Ethereum, which are thousands of dollars, right? And also you got to look at the market cap, right? Like, people will say, oh, Quant's too expensive, let me buy XRP. XRP's 50 cents. Well, when you check the market caps out, Quant is a 1.2 billion market cap, and XRP is a 30 billion market cap. So relatively speaking, XRP is actually more expensive than Quant. If you're a new investor, I know that's a lot to wrap your mind around, right? But because XRP is a much larger market cap, the pace of growth is slower, or going to be slower than Quant for sure. And it's going to take a lot more price action, a lot more FOMO to get the needle moving for XRP versus Quant. Quant's only a 1.2 billion market cap, guys. Getting to $1,000 from here is roughly a 15 billion market cap. That's nothing for the utility it has. Why do you think I said $1,000 conservative? If Bitcoin crosses over a 2 trillion market cap, which would be around 110K, do you think Quant can't reach a 15 billion, a 30 billion, maybe a 45 billion market cap with the connections they have, with the utility it has, with the scarcity it has? It is not unreasonable whatsoever. So if you're wondering right now why I'm saying Quant is still at 100, because it is. In my opinion, this is a deal of a lifetime. If you missed it at $40, don't beat yourself up about it. This is the new bottom for Quant. I know it went to $91 a week ago. I must have missed that because I was away. I don't always check the apps and the charts, by the way. But if you didn't buy at 91 and you're waiting for it, you can do that too. I mean, obviously do whatever you want to do. It's not financial advice. But in my opinion, anything at $100 or below is a massive discount for Quant. And if you start looking at it now, just wait until 2025 and ask yourself, are you happy you bought Quant below $100? I'm willing to bet the majority of you who are actively DCing into it are going to be so happy you got into Quant. And someone made a good point too. If you try giving just every person one Quant in the world, there wouldn't be enough. There's only 14, 15 million total supply, 14.5 million give or take. Only 14.5 million can only own just one Quant. That is it. If that doesn't speak scarcity, I don't know what does. By the way, if you want to reach out to me, talk to me, see what crypto I'm buying, selling, trading, run your portfolio by me, or just join a shark community of both beginner investors and advanced investors, feel free to join my Patreon and Discord. I'll leave a link in the pinned comments down below. It would be awesome to see there. Now I want to hear from you. How do you feel about Quant at this price? And where do you see its price and rank on CoinMarketCap this bull cycle? Drop your comment down below and let me know. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a like. Really helps so much. That being said, I hope you have a great day, and I'll see you in the next video.